What's going on, y'all? Back with the Heat for the Streets, man. It's AK Showtime. Look, man, hey, I want to talk about this whole another basketball topic, man. Then I'm gonna get to a more serious subject. Um, I want to talk about this whole CJ McCollum versus Kevin Durant thing. CJ McCollum versus Kevin Durant. This kind of, I don't know. I think this been boiling up since about, I think since KD made his decision, because I remember CJ McCollum coming out and saying something. I mean, I don't know if it was him. I think it was him coming out and saying something about his decision to go to Golden State and all that. I know Damian Lillard, when they asked him about it one time, I think in a post game interview or an interview or something like that on the sideline, or after the game. I think it was one of them little national televised games on like ESPN or some shit, or or um or a halftime interview. You know they do on the sidelines on like ESPN and TNT and stuff like that. They asked him, and he was like, "Hell no, I ain't going to play for the Warriors and all that other stuff like that." And I guess he meant it like, I'm not going to play with other dudes and all that other type of shit. But come on, bro. If you say that now, but when you like 30, 31, and 32, and you still in the middle of your prime, at the beginning of your prime, or at the end of your prime, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Um, and you want that chip, you know what I'm saying? You might be willing to be like, hey, you want a team now. See, that McCollum has developed enough to where he's a viable second option. And you got to do like Nurkic, who all I'm saying about Yusuf Nurkic is I think Denver made the right decision. And if y'all know anything about basketball, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If y'all know anything about basketball, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Just know that I think Denver made the right decision. But Nurkic is okay. I thought he'd be better than what he was when he got to Portland and he got his own squad. And well, not his own squad, because obviously that's Dame's squad, but like when he got around, other talented guys, and that him obviously being the sole big man that they was going to use to plug up the middle. So yeah, that's a good mixture of core guys, and three core guys. But the way Damian Lillard didn't show up last year, I thought, damn. Like, are you sure he's the best player on the team, or is it CJ McCollum? Because CJ McCollum was balling like shit. Now Damian Lillard got him to that point. I mean, they won a lot of games because of him. Because of him and his great performances. But come playoff time, when they played New Orleans, I was like, God damn, they couldn't even get a game. And the first couple games was in Portland, and they got their ass waxed. Not just beat, they got waxed. They got thoroughly destroyed and demolished, and just plain old destroyed. So I was like, damn, are you sure C.J. McCollum ain't the best player on the Portland Trailblazers? Because he was balling the fuck out. Now, we know KD is the best player on Golden State just by default, him being the more talented player. Like, Steph is great, but Steph ain't KD. Steph can shoot, but he done 6'11", 7 feet. You know what I'm saying? KD can't shoot like Steph. You would think he could, considering that he can shoot over anybody, but that don't necessarily mean he's going to make it. Steph 6'3", he can shoot. Steph 6'3", he can shoot over niggas like KD. Trust me, I've seen him because he's done it to KD. But CJ talking like he the best player on his own team, and he's not. Now, like I said, I questioned that after that playoff series with Damian Lillard and the way he just thoroughly fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The way he just shitted on himself. Not even on the Pelicans, on himself. Just like, you know, like just thoroughly wet the bed, bruh. Like he dropped the ball. Literally and figuratively, he dropped the ball. Like, but CJ McCollum talking like he the best player on the team, no matter how bad Damian Lillard plays. You already know. Look, if you're the best player on the squad, you're gonna get the praise and the blame. CJ McCollum didn't get blamed because he played poorly. He got praised. He didn't get praised because he played. He played great. Now, a lot of people in the YouTube community that make basketball videos, they praise CJ McCollum and all that, but the media not going to do that. And even some of the people in the YouTube community, they was just like all they was talking about was Damian Lillard, how bad he played. They didn't really talk about how good CJ played. They might have mentioned it here and there, but they didn't really mention how good CJ played because it's like, bro, you supposed to play good. You supposed to help this dude out because he the best player. He can't carry all the load. But it wasn't even like he was carrying the whole load. CJ McCollum was stepping up. It was just that Damian Lillard was playing like garbage. But CJ McCollum out here talking like he the best player on the squad. Like, you can talk about how much of a weak move and all this other shit. You went to the team that beat you and all that. Nigga, Kevin Durant is a 2-time champion now. And also a 2-time MVP that's been averaging 30 for the most part in his finals career. Not just in the 2 series that he played against Cleveland. I'm talking about every series that he did. I'm talking about the 3 playoff series that he's played. And you know what I'm saying? So that's a total of what? He lost in 5 games to Miami in 2012. So that's 5 games. Beat him in 5 games. Beat him in 5 games. The year before last. This past year. The year before this past year. So that's 10 games. And then they played 4 and they swept Cleveland. And so that's 14 games. That's 14 games, and then the record, his record against LeBron James in those 14 games, those three playoff series, you know what I'm saying, is what 12 and 2, I think. Hold on. LeBron won what 4 games? 4-1. It says 4 for LeBron. It's 4 for LeBron. 5 for LeBron, and then he got goose egged. Yeah, it's 4. That's 4 for LeBron 2012. That's 1 for LeBron 2016, 2017, and then he got goose egg last year, so that's 0. So that's a total of 5 wins against KD through 3 playoff series. And so KD, one win in 2012. 4 wins against LeBron, so that's 5. That's 5, and then that's 9. Yeah, it's 9. 4 wins, that's 5. Yeah, it's 9. Yeah, he's 9-2. He's 9-2 all the time against LeBron James in 3 playoff series. So for people that sit up there and be like, "Oh, LeBron dominates Kevin Durant," every time they play, yeah, in the regular season, in the playoffs, it's actually kind of been one-sided to KD. Even in one series that he lost, he averaged 30. But if we take everything into an overall account, like the overall record, KD is what 9-2 in the playoffs against LeBron James in the finals, and LeBron is what 5 and 8. No, 5 and 9. So he got as many losses as KD got wins against him in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? 9-2 versus 5 and 9 in the playoffs, and KD averaging like 30 against the dude in the playoffs. Now you can say, okay, LeBron did this, LeBron averaged this, and all that other type of shit too. But KD doing it on massive efficiency too. Not just playing with Steph Curry and the system that they run in Golden State, but this is when he was playing with Russell Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook was really out of control when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? When he really didn't understand the concept of just playing basketball the right way as a point guard, he was just out there playing basketball, using his athleticism, and you know what I'm saying, them being young and them being being fiery and being able to run and jump and and do all the other stuff that they was doing against them Western Conference teams that they played, like Dallas and San Antonio or the Lakers and all that other shit. When they made the playoffs, older veteran teams that really wasn't young enough to keep up with them yet, or at least not at that time. And then so they run into Golden State in 2016, and they got pretty much the same core. They got guys that can defend, they got guys that can switch, they got guys that can match them point for point, and they can run with them obviously, and still play defense on the back end. KD joined that squad, and his efficiency actually went up in Golden State. So, like I said, CJ McCollum actually out here talking like he the best player on the squad, and KD proved that he's such a transcendent player that he can play with a Russell Westbrook and still get his shots off and still be efficient with a guy, with an out of control point guard, and then go to Golden State and still be the best player on the team that had a 2-time MVP, a defensive player of the year. And three, three Hall of Famers, and join that core, and I'm not. And by the way, I ain't talking about Draymond Green. I'm still not sure about Draymond Green being a Hall of Famer. I said I'm pretty sure about Dwight Howard being a Hall of Famer. I just don't think he reached his maximum potential as a Hall of Fame talent. But Draymond Green, I'm not sure about being a Hall of Famer. I know Andre Iguodala is a Hall of Famer. Andre Iguodala is a Hall of Famer from what he did in Philly to like his 1 year in Denver when he got them to the playoffs and won 150 some plus games. And actually, he was on a team that actually was Denver's best team in its entire history. So you think all the Melo years, even the time they went to Western Conference Finals, they weren't even that good. So he was actually on a team that was better with him on the squad. That actually make his case better for the Hall of Fame. All them playoff years in Philly, the 1 year that he played in Denver, and then obviously he got 2 championships, 3 championships with Golden State. Yeah, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. So he can now. You can maybe say 4. You can maybe say 4 or 5 if you want to say. If you want to say, of course, you're gonna say KD. So that's probably that's KD, Steph, Clay, Andre Iguodala, so that's 4. If you want to say Draymond, okay, Draymond, so that's 5. Okay, so you got 5 Hall of Famers on one squad. Wouldn't be the first time it's been done, but I'm not sure about Draymond Green. We might have to see how history shapes out. And, what they think of Draymond Green's career in the retrospect of the teams that he played on, and obviously his impact, and of course his numbers and his pedigree. 2-time defensive player of the year, 3-time champ, Olympic gold medalist, all that, all that other stuff like that. But KD went to Golden State, the team that beat him, and actually won championships. Same way that Robert Horry went to the San Antonio Spurs a year after losing to them, and won a championship a year later. Well, I think a year after next, because the Lakers beat them in the playoffs. But CJ McCollum need to worry about, They need to worry about whether him or Damian Lillard going to get traded, because either one of them can get traded at any time. And if they don't produce in the playoffs, they might end up breaking that shit up. People talking about John Wall and Bradley Beal all they want, but the way they lost to New Orleans versus the way the Wizards lost to Toronto, I can guarantee you the Wizards won't go out like that again in the first round. Not like that. They at least won 2 games or 1 game. Portland got swept by a team everybody thought they was better than, with the exception of maybe one player, and that was Anthony Davis. KD, the best player on the team, best player in the world, best player on the best team in basketball, bro. CJ McCollum need to chill that bullshit.